Hello and welcome to day 21 of the 30 Days of Pilates. Sorry I can't be here live with you, but this is the day that I spend with my core clubbers. So we have a live workout that we do together on Zoom. If you would like to check out the core club, your first week is free, so you can come check it out. I put the link in the description below, and it's balancetothecore.com/core club. All right, so you ready to get started? Today, let's do a restorative flow. So this is going to be more about releasing muscle tension, breathing, centering ourselves, just a time to really connect with ourselves in a very gentle way. So if you are up for that, then come join me. Let's start just lying down on our mat and breathing. So bring our legs together, our arms down by our sides. And if you want, you can take your hand sort of right into the center, like it's kind of like your lower ribs, upper ab area. And I want you to take an inhale and just sort of breathe into that area. And exhale. Let's breathe in and out through our nose today. Try not to let the belly expand. We're just focusing on breathing into the ribs. And just allow any tension in the body to release and let go to the mat. Good. And now let's just connect to our center and our abdominals. So take an inhale here. And exhale, we're just going to hover our feet right off the mat. We just want to get into that center and connect to it and make sure it's connected and working and engaged. And then release down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Down, really gentle. And now let's bring those knees all the way into our chest, using your center as you just hug them into your armpits and allow your pelvis to breathe heavy on the mat. So we're going to pull the knees towards our armpits and just rock back and forth a little bit. And make sure you're not letting them fall in. You're actually pulling them in as you elongate your spine. Good. And then we'll take those legs down, get ready for some roll-ups or hip rolls. So we're just going to inhale it up. Exhale it down. 2 more. See how you can just move with your breath. Now roll up, hold it there. Take your arms up to the sky, and then on your exhale, just press those arms back behind you. And we're going to roll down through the spine. Arms back down. Push into the ground to lift the hips. Press those arms up, anchoring the shoulders into the mat. As you press back and elongate the spine, feel that shoulder stretch as we walk down through the spine. And press those arms down to lift the hips. Reaching back and up. And stretch it down. 1 more time. Press to lift. Reach. And then bring it on down. And then just let those arms hover a bit off the mat. Take an inhale here. Exhale as you flex up. Inhale it back. 2 more times. Press. And press. Stay right here, elongating one leg down, the other leg down, really anchor and start to pump. Breathing right into your center. just roll it on down through the spine. Good. Let's turn to our side. Cradle your head in your hands. Make two 90-degree angles with your knees as we press this arm long. We're going to inhale, take a giant rotation as you keep your legs sealed together, and a big giant exhale down. Inhale as you open, and exhale as you close. One more time. Good, and now just turn to your back. And now you're gonna move turn. And now you're gonna keep the leg move turn. Good go. All right, so now you're gonna, where you just turned to, you're gonna take that leg straight. You're gonna pull the other knee in towards your chest, okay? Just stay right here. Look up and anchoring this heel and hamstring down on the mat, anchoring your pelvis, and just hold here. Good. All right, now we're going to take our knee over, opening the chest, keeping the shoulder blades down, and then bring it back to center. Two more times. Take it over, shoulder blades stay down, bring it back. One more time. Take it over, stretch those arms wide. Good, and you can kind of lengthen that leg and drop your toe down if you want. Stretch it long, bring it back in, and lower it down. All right, good job. Other side. Two 90-degree angles. Cradle your head, and you're anchoring your bottom arm and your bottom leg to help with this rotation. And come back in. And inhale it open. Keep pushing this hip forward as you open so it doesn't roll back with you. One more time. Good, a nice big giant circle. Awesome. Let's lie on your back. All right, so the leg that you rolled to is straight. Anchor that heel lining up with your spine as you pull the other knee in towards your chest. Anchoring the pelvis. Take your arm out to the side as you just bring that leg over. Shoulders stay down, and we come back to center. And over, and center. One more time, take it over, hold it there, stretch both arms out to the side. And I don't have, my wall's not gonna let me do this, but I want you to straighten that leg, reach through the toes, and kind of drop the toes towards the floor. And bend the knee back in, and bring it back to center as we take the soles of our feet now together into this open rotation. Pushing into your feet as you anchor the feet. Good. And then take your hands behind your head. Take an inhale here. Exhale, flex up. Look at your pelvis. Is it anchored? And then take it back down two more times. And head in the hands in the head. Hold right there. We're going to bring those legs in. We're going to grab hold of those legs. Slide your feet forward as you come up to a seated position. Good. So from here, let's reach our arms forward, and we're just going to roll halfway back, taking an inhale and exhale as you dive. Roll back on an inhale. Exhale as you dive. One more time. Roll it back. And roll it forward. Next time I roll back, I'm going to roll back, and then I'm going to reach one arm towards the back corner of my mat. And then I bring it over. And again, reach. And heel stay down on the mat. Reach on an inhale. Exhale. Three more. For 3, 2. Good. One more. And roll it up through the spine as you stretch those legs long and take them into the V. Your hands are going to go right to your mat as you lift up taller. Take an inhale, flex those feet, exhale as you dive. Keep the chest off the thighs, and we roll it back up. 2 more times, dive it. And up. 1 more time, dive. And up. Good. Taking your feet, the soles of the feet together, hands into the head. Press your hands into the head as we rotate and we dive. Come on up. And hopefully your spine is feeling much looser as we did a bunch of twisting stretches already. So maybe you can get a little bit more mobility right now. 3 more. 3 and 2. Good, 1 more. And come up and bring those legs in. Spin it around to your hands and your knees, taking your hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees right under your hips. Let's just open the heart here. Just press that like you're kind of pushing your heart forward. Okay? And as you do that, you can start to lift the tail towards the head and then come back to center. Do that again. We push through the heart. As you push through the heart, that's what's opening the spine. And come back to center. 1 more time. Press it through, really push through your feet. Good, come to center, tuck, scoop, and just round it out. Good, you're gonna come back to center. Now from here, you're gonna thread your arm through under your chest as you lift your hips. Move, girl. Good, so now I'm anchoring this arm as I reach it. My hips press up, I'm elongating my spine. Come back up to center, other way. So twisting is a great way to loosen up the spine. Rotation of the spine is one of the first things to start to deteriorate in our spine. So it's super important to keep the mobility of your rotation, okay? So I'm really reaching to the opposite side of the wall as I anchor that arm and lift the hips. 1 more. Come to center, press your arms forward. Keep lifting your hips up as you press your chest down. And then just bring those legs back into you. Good. Roll it up. Excellent. Get a little stretch into the backs of those feet for a sec. And then we're going to just tuck your toes under, sit back, and just get a nice good stretch. Try to get all 5 toes, okay? Even those pinky toes. Can you try to get there? Woo. Good. And then press them down again. Awesome. All right, let's go to your side. Cradle your head in your hands, okay? And we're gonna go into sort of a little table pose again. And this time we're lifting the legs. So use this hand to help anchor you and get that shoulder in place. And lift your waistline up. And we're gonna press the bottom leg down to lift the top leg and then lower. Press and lift and lower, and just equally trying to lift this leg. Good. 3, 2, hold it up there on 1, and we're just going to kick it back, really stretch through the hip, and bring it forward. Press it back. Keep kind of pushing your pubic bone forward a little bit and your hip bones up to your chest as you press that leg back. Got it? We got 3 and 2. Good, 1 more, and 1. My wall's in the way, sorry. And then come to center, and we're going to go heel to heel, knee to knee. 1 more. Good, come back, and we're going to pull the knee into our chest as we try not to tuck the pelvis or tuck the spine. Bring it back to meet the other leg. Pull. Good. 3, 2, 1, and then just go ahead, stretch that leg long. Good, anchoring it down as we come up onto our arm. All right, so we're gonna bend this leg a little bit more. It's gonna be our anchored leg as we lift the pelvis up and find a side plank. So it comes from the lift of the pelvis, not from pressing into that arm, okay? So feel your hips engaged, and then we're gonna lift the hips even higher as you look down and stretch it. Good, feel that stretch, and then come back to your plank. And I'm just gonna kind of align a little better here. And then we lift the hips and look down to the floor and come back. All right, 1 more time. Lift up and over and bring it back down. Good, other side. 90-degree angle, cradle your head. Let's get comfy today. All right, 90 and 90, the hip and knee. And then lift your waistline, push through your tail and head. As you anchor the bottom leg, the top will lift. And let's go for it. This hand is here to anchor so I can feel my shoulder on my back, my arm on my back. 3, 2, hold it up there on 1. We're going to press it back. Good, and bring it back up. And reach. And up. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Good. We go heel to heel, knee to knee. Heel to heel, knee to knee. She's hiding behind me because the cat is trying to chase her. So that's what's going on here. One more. Good. Now come to center. We pull the knee to the chest. We bring it to meet the other leg. So we're not tucking the pelvis at all. It's just hip flexion. And you're pulling the knee in. So it's the same motion when we're on our back, pulling the knee in, right? But now we're just on our side, but we're getting that side kind of stability going on. And then release it down. Oh, stretch it. Sorry, we have to stretch that leg. Oh, yeah. Drop it down, come up onto your hand. All right, so we're going to bend this leg a little bit more. All right, so you want your hand to be lined up with your knee. So when you come up, they're kind of in the same line, okay? All right, so you're going to lift your hip up, find your side plank, okay? And then lift the hips as you look down. Good, and then we bring it back to center, and then we take it up and over again. Your center is what's lifting you, not by pressing into your hand. You can even use your support of your straight leg, pressing that foot in, right? A lot of power. And then just release it on down. Beautiful. Turn it to your back, and then just hugging the knees in towards the chest. Okay, move, girl. Move, girl. And just rocking back and forth like we did in the beginning. Hopefully you feel like a little bit more anchored and stretchy. Now stretch your legs long, and let's see how we do in a low roll up here. All right, and we're going to start to flex our upper body up and over. Try not to tuck the pelvis as you bring your body up and over and stretch for 3, 2, 1. We're going to do 2 more. Nice and slow. Arms stay on the back, right? And we've got 1 more. Up and over. 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. Take the soles of your feet together. Push into the feet. Press the feet down and just open your heart here. Like you're pushing your heart forward and your head just follows. You don't want to yank your head back. Comes from the center as well as the chest. And then just bring it back to center. Good. I'm going to face you. Just cross the legs. Close your eyes for a moment and just feel the energy inside, and hopefully you can get started with your day feeling very connected. So I hope this felt good today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow for day 22. Okay? Bye.